Have you ever thought about what happens when technology meets wildlife? Picture a serval, that sleek cat-like creature, caught between the wonders of Fae and the risks that accompany it. While this intersection might seem promising, a darker side lurks beneath the surface. Many believe artificial intelligence can solve conservation challenges, but what if our eagerness to embrace technology leads us to overlook serious dangers? This realization creeps in quietly, nibbling at the edges of our good intentions. Imagine a team of researchers using drones to monitor serval populations. Sounds efficient, right? But what if those drones, intended for observation, disturb the very habitats they aim to protect? This scenario is occurring more frequently than you might think. Is occurring more as we integrate AI into conservation efforts, we often overlook the essential behaviors of these animals. Servals, with their unique hunting techniques and social structures, may react unpredictably to human-made technologies. It's not just about gathering data, it's about respecting the wild. Consider a serval hunting, relying on its sharp senses. Now imagine a drone buzzing overhead. The noise and sight, how would that impact its natural instincts? This is a minor issue. It creates a ripple effect we can't afford to ignore. If servals feel threatened or stressed, they might abandon their young or move to new territories. How can we measure that with our sophisticated algorithms? We can't. It's a blind spot that could lead to disastrous outcomes. Here's the reality check. As we continue down this path, we risk fostering a false sense of security. We might believe we're helping servals, but we could actually be pushing them closer to extinction. What's the point of high-tech solutions if they don't truly understand the animals they aim to protect? So, what can we do? It starts with listening to the wildlife and to the experts who truly understand these animals. Not just through a screen, but in the field where the real stories unfold. This isn't merely about advancing technology, it's about harmonizing it with nature. True conservation requires balance, a relationship built on respect and understanding. As we step into this new era, let's ensure we don't lose sight of what truly matters. Reflect on this in our quest to save species. Are we inadvertently pushing them further away? It's a question worth pondering. If you want to dive deeper into the world of servals and learn how we can genuinely help them, stay tuned. Your awareness is the first step toward making a real difference. Have you ever wondered if technology truly helps us save endangered species? You might be surprised to learn that artificial intelligence could actually jeopardize serval conservation efforts. Imagine standing in a vibrant savanna, observing these elegant creatures in their natural habitat. However, behind the scenes, something concerning is happening. Many people overlook the potential risks of using AI in these crucial conservation efforts, assuming it's all beneficial. But is that really the case? While AI can analyze data much faster than any human, it may miss the subtle details that only a seasoned conservationist would notice. As we increasingly rely on these algorithms, we could be ignoring essential warning signs. What if this technology is steering us in the wrong direction? Picture this: a dedicated team is using AI to monitor serval populations with drones and satellite images. At first glance, this seems like a brilliant approach. But what if the AI misinterprets the data? It could overlook smaller populations or misidentify individual servals, leading to disastrous outcomes. These mistakes could result in misallocated resources or misguided conservation strategies, causing organizations to pour money into areas that don't need it while neglecting those on the brink of collapse. You might think that can't really happen, but it does. There have been recent cases where reliance on AI has led to misplaced priorities in wildlife reserves. Teams have wasted valuable time and resources chasing false leads, leaving servals vulnerable. By depending too much on technology, we risk losing the human touch in conservation. The deep understanding, intuition, and passion that come from years of experience can't be replaced by algorithms. As the stakes rise, we need to ask ourselves, how can we find a balance between technology and human insight? What if the real solution lies in collaboration? Imagine expert ecologists working hand in hand with AI developers, ensuring that technology enhances their knowledge rather than replaces it. This careful balance could be the key to saving a species or watching it disappear. The stakes could be higher. As you ponder these challenges, remember technology is just a tool, not a substitute. We have the power to shape the future of serval conservation, but only if we're willing to heed these warning signs now. So, what will you do with this information? The next time you hear about AI in conservation, think critically. Together, we can create a brighter future for servals and our planet. Imagine standing face to face with one of the most beautiful wildcats on Earth, a serval. But what if I told you that using artificial intelligence in their conservation could actually put them at greater risk? You might think technology is the solution to saving these incredible creatures, but there's a hidden danger many overlook. Have you considered how AI might misinterpret a serval's behavior? Picture this: a serval in the wild, darting through tall grass while a drone tracks its movements. It looks seamless, but what if the data misreads the cat's stress signals? Those misunderstandings can trigger a series of problems that threaten their survival. Imagine you're a conservationist relying on AI algorithms to guide your decisions, trusting the data to reveal what the serval needs. But what if that data misinterprets the serval's stress signals, confusing fear for